take time, we not taking on. No bounce in the air. We don't take time, we not taking on. We don't take time, we not taking on. We don't take time. Just like we don't talk about business. I don't know people scared.
Alright people, hey, yo, it's your dude Djeli. Oh, some little acoustics here. It's another nice day. What is this? I think it's the gas man. Yeah, that's the gas man. Those are the people that sell gas. They have to buy gas for like their stoves and all that kind of stuff. So it's like it comes in like little red tanks, kind of like kerosene or I guess like propane. And yeah, that's the only way you can cook and stuff. My bad, I'm still picking with my face. You already know my face is doing some crazy stuff out here. I mean, it's always doing crazy stuff, but whatever. Talking about Trinidad and Tobago, day 9. So, day 9, trying to remember. So it was 2 days ago. I should have recorded the day, after, but I'm not. So yeah, I'm gonna upload. Try to upload all of these. By day 9, what did I do day 9? I think I finished off day 8 where I was like, went to go get a resume and all that kind of stuff and whatever. I think day 9 was, I went to, yeah, that's what happened. Day 9, I had all my resumes and stuff printed out, so I got out there in Port of Spain a little early, maybe like 12, 1-ish, and started looking for a job, basically. Well, was still looking for a job, but I finally had my resumes and stuff to start actually actively giving out my resumes and stuff and talking to people or seeing who's hiring, who's not hiring. And it was really interesting. Like, a lot of people were really receptive towards me coming and working there. Mainly just because I was an American, and I think more so because I'm an American, that they were willing to hire me. You know, it's like maybe they have like this stigma or this what do you call it, prejudice against, I guess, Trini people here, where they think that, you know, most of them aren't going to be good workers or something. But anyway, I went around talking to a bunch of different jobs. This one place called, what's it called? Pub House. Excuse me. Thank you for the people that said bless you. They don't say that out here. You just sneeze, you sneeze, that's it. But so that's interesting too, because why do we say bless you? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. So went to Pub House, talked to a guy there. He said they were looking for a bartender at their Shaguanas location, which is where I'm staying. I went to this casino. They told me to leave my information, like leave my what do you call that? Number. But I didn't have a local number, so I had to leave Onika's number. And I went to some more places, and it was kind of like some unofficial, on-the-spot interviews and stuff. That was pretty cool. Some of them said they would call me back about interviews and stuff like that. And yeah. But after that, after the whole job search thing, whatever, I was making my way sort of back to the house in Chaguanas, and I went and stopped by this bar that I had visited the first day, and I think that was the first time that I actually felt like I received some pretty good service. You know, it was a bartender by the name of Candace. She was really cool. The place, I can't remember the place. It's like GTSB or something like that. But it's a bar, and it's over on Cipriani Street, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think that's what it is. It's on Cipriani Street, the same street where the U.S. Embassy and Queens Park is, Savannah. But I was there, and she gave like really great service at this bar. She was really friendly, attentive, you know, cracking jokes, whatever. She spoke clearly, even with the Trini accent, or you know, speaking with the Trini English. She spoke clearly, which made it a lot easier to understand her when she was talking. And she's basically a born and raised Trini. She didn't move to America or nothing like that, but she just paid attention in school and was educated. Her words. Another gas truck. Anytime you hear that noise, it's a gas truck. And it's Saturday, by the way, so I'm recording this, like I said, 2 days late. But yeah, she was really awesome. I had some pizza, some Mario's pizza for the first time. It was cool. Not like American pizza, but it was alright. You know, I don't really eat too much of this type of stuff anyway. I usually try to just have my vegetables and fruits and stuff, but I mean, it's not as plentiful out here as I thought it would be. But it's all good. I mean, it's temporary. But anyway, had some Mario's pizza. It was pretty decent. Sat there, drank, you know, probably like 1 or 2 drinks. I don't really drink like that either. At least not as much as I used to. And even when I did drink like that, like at parties and stuff, I really wasn't trying to. It's usually because I know bartenders and other people in the service industry that are like just handing me drinks and getting me fucked up. And me, I'm the type of person I have to oblige, especially if it's free. No, I don't have to, but y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, no, after that, well, that club, that bar was kind of dope. It was kind of lit. But then after that, what did I do after that? Oh, I went to this little artist showcase thing. It was like a soca artist showcase. And that was pretty interesting. It was really cool. Saw a good amount of artists and performers. And even hooked up with some artists and performers where now they want me to come perform in, I think it's Cipriani, the city of Cipriani. So basically I kind of have a performance now in Trinidad. And yeah, that night they were asking me to come out and perform and stuff. Because I told them, you know, I came from America and came to basically learn soca and do soca. But also, in the midst of all of that, the American people came back, the ones from Oregon. And we were like just hanging out, kicking it, chilling. And it was really interesting to see most of them are white. And I don't care if white, black, whatever, cool. But it was interesting to see how they were being treated by the Trinidadians and black people here. They were kind of being treated how black people are treated by white people in America. And what I mean by that is like they were like a spectacle, or like they were like on display in an exhibit or something. So everybody had their phones out recording them, not dancing with them, not joining in, just phones out recording them. Like, oh, look at these Yankees out here in Trinidad doing the most. You know, it was almost a reverse of like how some things happen when you have black people in like white spaces, so to speak. And it was even felt by them. Like, I thought they didn't notice it or even pay attention to it because most of them were drunk. But afterwards, just walking with them and, you know, hearing conversations, talking with them, they actually felt, you know, a little uneasy because nobody wanted to join them. They were just sitting there recording them as if they were, you know, something weird. And it was kind of like, you know, they felt the shoe on the other foot now. And that's neither here nor there for me to say, you know, like, ha-ha or whatever. But for me, I would hope that it would be like a learning experience to take back to America. And, you know, hopefully because they've experienced it, they would try to be empathetic or even try to help other people, other white people, or just ethnicities or whatever, Indian, Asians, whatever, understand that all people are people and all people are humans for the most part, I hope. Haven't seen no MIB type shit yet, you know, but yeah, just work harder at being more human, more empathetic towards multiple types of people and cultures. I think, and just use it as a lesson to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't treat other people that are different from us like that, because I felt like that in another place where I was the outsider or the foreigner, or considered not to be the same, or, you know, in the majority. And hopefully teaching their children the same qualities, so the next generation can be better than our generation, or the generation before us, or that generation that was before us, so that we can start to come further back into, I guess, oneness with all people, if it ever existed. You know, and if it hasn't existed, it could exist because we can make it exist. But yeah, I think that kind of like ended the night. And oh no, it didn't. Then I went over the friend that I met, or the lady that I met in Chaguanas. I went over her house, and I'll probably see a little bit of that later. I don't even know if I can really call it a house. It was like a shack. It was man. In a sense, it was sad, you know. But I didn't want to be offensive and just get up and leave. Plus, it was raining like crazy. Uh, it was storming. This video is way past 10 minutes. But anyway, stuff needs to be said because it was an eventful day. But yeah, no, where she lives is it's like a shack. Like literally, there's a front area, a space where it has a couch, and has a refrigerator, and then there's a room. And all of it is like almost like some makeshift. It looked like something you make in shop class. I know y'all see like the 10 rooftops over there. I don't know if you can really see it. Let me try to zoom in. Oh, it won't let me zoom in. But these little 10 rooftops. So it's like putting wood pieces together and then the little 10 rooftops on top of these little wooden pieces that were just makeshift and put together. Looked like a shed almost. So yeah, basically she was living like a shed. No bathroom, no shower, no living room, no kitchen. I mean, if you can consider the front part a living room, pool, whatever. But it was almost no bigger than the space that I'm in right now. It's almost no bigger than this space. With very limited light. It was storming and raining, and like the place was shaking. Like the tin roof was shaking up and down. You could hear it. You could hear the wood and stuff creaking because it was shaking back and forth. And there was like no ventilation. And for me, you know, I can be and sleep anywhere, but it was just interesting to be in and to know that this person lives this life day to day, you know, which is even with where I am with Onika and, you know, Miss Josephine and Daniel, they have their, I guess you could say, hardships of, you know, living and all that kind of stuff. But here, somebody right up the street from them is living in like a shack where, and it's over by this place called The Wall. I don't know why they call it The Wall, because all that shit look like a wall to me. And I don't mean shit as in, you know, something bad. I mean, just all of this looks like a wall because everything's connected and you see there's walls everywhere. But down by the wall, wherever that is, that's kind of where she lives, and she's living way, I guess you could say way worse than, you know, I won't say worse, but, you know, people could be living a lot better than where they are. And she's not even as well off as Daniel and Miss Josephine and Onika. She doesn't have running water in the kitchen and a stove and sink and, you know, a shower and a toilet. She doesn't have all that. She barely has electricity, which is just really interesting to me. But I understand some people just, you know, they make do with what they have and do what they have to do with what they have. But yeah, so that's how I ended my night. And as usual, I love y'all. Peace.